Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. Got a few different threads weaving in and out in this episode. So first of all, our high-level characters, especially after the last episode, we've got a few sort of traumatized from the death of their comrade. We've got people de-stressing and sanitariuming in order to get really prepped here for our first Darkest Dungeon run. And I think that's probably going to be able to happen in the next episode. We'll be able to put together a party with like healers and utility and damage dealers. Like I think we've got fully enough level 6 characters from this that we can give that a try. Let's see, let me do 1, 2, 3. He can't come with them. Man, maybe. I want to save Dismas and Reynald for like the final fight and try to go for that the Steam achievement that's there. So kind of discount them. In which case that only leaves Bigby, Barristan, Baldwin, Jingles, and Alhazred. So I guess we do Alhazred, Jingles, Baldwin, Barristan. Could be that. Bigby excludes Baldwin, unfortunately. And these two guys are still level 5, so I'm going to hold off on them for a little bit. I think we've got what's necessary there, or at least I certainly hope so. In the meantime, I've spent a ton of cash getting those guys sort of repaired, for lack of a better term, and that is going to make this week a little bit awkward. Another thing, after the death last week, I do want to take a look at our stagecoach, and I think I actually don't have 2 of any of these classes, so I kind of want to recruit them all. I'm not going to be able to take all of them, though. What I think I'm going to do here, we're going to upgrade our heroes' barracks.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Now, I could actually take them all. That's not entirely true, but I think I'm going to pass on the antiquarian. Which is a little hard to level up and a bit of like a niche role within our characters. So instead, I'm going to take the rest of these. I'm going to cut Mr. Wayne June off, which I normally hate doing, but
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
I don't need to hear each of the recruiting things there. I'm pretty excited about all of these recruitments. Unerring is solid. Witness is sort of an interesting commentary on the vessel. Mankind Hater is decent. Mercurial is fine. Tough is decent. I'll probably want to get rid of Thanatophobia before too long. Clauder's okay. Slugger's real solid. Slow Draw I want gone, and Hieromania I want gone. But these guys are a fairly decent crew. I'm gonna need your help though. I need 4 new character names, and when we come out of this dungeon, we may recruit another one depending on what is available there. So if you are interested, let me know in the comments. First come, first serve. What class you would be interested in being named after. In the meantime, 1,235 gold is not really enough for these guys. I'm also a little bit limited on the party composition that I've got here. This doesn't quite work. Kane obviously can't be in the 3rd rank. What I'm thinking is Wild Jester. We're going to need to get you if it bleeds, and then swap something out. And maybe from the 3rd rank, if it bleeds and the Holy Lance could work. If it bleeds and Breakthrough combined with Holy Lance, maybe we can do some fancy things there, but I need more cash to do it. And so we're going to come and take a look at our trinkets first. Kane, you don't yet have anything here. And so I'm thinking that might not be terrible, but there's probably better. Legendary Bracer actually makes a ton of sense on a Crusader. And man, what else? What else would you like? The common stuff's not so great. Let's see here. Virtue chance and death blow resist. Also less stress. Okay, yeah, like I can see that. It'll complement the legendary bracer okay as well. These other guys are all trinketed up. This is pretty good. I would really have loved to have put that on a bounty hunter. Unfortunately, we don't have a bounty hunter anymore. So we'll go with something like that, and then we just start selling. So let's take a look here. Do always sell and sort by trinket name. Or I can just see duplicates a little bit easier. More bleed stones. Sell 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Yeah, we have plenty of cash money. It just didn't quite look like it at the time. All right, let's stop there. We'll leave a little bit of that for a rainy day. And then what I'm thinking is we come into the guild, and Wild Jester is gonna grab If It Bleeds, and Kane is gonna unlock Holy Lance. All right, now we could hack off. You can, if it bleeds from there, move up, use Barbaric Yop. If there's nothing better to do, Adrenaline Rush will be like a go-to stalling move. And then I think we get rid of the Battle Heal and exchange it for a Holy Lance. That way, if we do get shuffled around, anytime there's like back rank guys and we can break through and then Holy Lance to reset up, I think that'll work okay. I looked at the long dungeon, but I think due to some of the peculiarities of our party lineup, that a short dungeon is going to be maybe a little bit more warranted here. I actually thought I was going to go into the long dungeon, even went so far as to make sure to buy some additional camping skills for these guys, but then thought better of it, for lack of a better term. So yeah, let's take out this short 100% room battles. No big deal. We got plenty of cash monies now. Full food. Going into the Weald, so I'm thinking 3 shovels. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. 1 of those, 2 of those, and like 6 torches. Does that seem okay? I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? I think we're okay with that. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. So quite a bit of stuff like that I needed to do back in the estate before starting this episode. Sometimes I cut that stuff out. I just felt like we were making enough dramatic changes that people would kind of want to see what exactly was going on with our upgrades there.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
And we, of course, have a just really straightforward path through the Weald. That's not so bad. At least removes a little bit of the player's agency from what we're doing here. But otherwise, I don't have to backtrack. I like that. You know, that's something. We actually don't have much in the way of a trap disarmer. So thank you, Wild Jester, for not screwing that one up for us. All right, eerie spiderwebs. We'll bandage our hands to protect them. Get an emerald for our trouble. Not so bad. And if all the hallways are just like that one, I think we'll be fine. What are the odds that all the hallways are like that one? Probably not very good, right? Alright, so this might be like a really solid chance for leading with a breakthrough.
A singular strike.
Nice. Let's do like a really hard smack down there. That's not so good. And then a Holy Lance here to finish the job. Not quite finish the job. Got him down to 2 HP. Oh man, Kane, you are getting targeted. Oh, that's going to be so bad. 1 random mark. to random marked. Okay. I was hoping these guys didn't outspeed us. They have 0 speed, so it's not that bad. And we don't have any thing offsetting his terrible accuracy, do we? Ugh. Oh my god. Sir Francis. I really need you to pull it together here, man. Something like that. And I think we're going to leave... Although if all he's going to do is mark prey. I think we're going to leave... This guy... I'm sorry. I think we're going to leave healing for another round. And instead...
Their formation is broken.
Get rid of him.
Maintain the offensive.
Ooh. Kane probably didn't enjoy the decision that I just made there. Okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Doesn't quite get the kill. Okay. I think a breakthrough means it does, though. Wow. Okay. Now we can't put off the healing any longer, so we'll instead heal for 0. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It's just a 1-to-1 heal. I'd say that's probably not great.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
But he has very little else he could be doing. The bleed will kill him this time. Finally, Sir Francis decides to hit somebody. Thank you, Sir Francis. Your contributions are appreciated. The double stun here would be amazing. Okay. I really just need some good healing numbers. Alright, so 0 and 11, averaging 5.5. It's not exactly amazing when it comes to HP. But that guy's gonna die without really any trouble. Okay. I think we got this.
It's a weapon that cuts on its own.
One more solid heal would be really great. Awesome. Less awesome. But I think we're okay now.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. We
Success so clearly in view.
I always forget that.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I always forget that button has been added. It's nice to get an opportunity to use it from time to time. I'm gonna argue that maybe 3 HP is not worth the bandage there. Wants to just grab our hidden treasures and move on. All right, no scout, no problem. Okay, small problem. You know what? I'm gonna count on the collector acting before me. Which may be a bad idea. Indeed it was. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I was thinking the collector was gonna do his action, and then I could line up to hit him with a Holy Lance. I'll have to wait until the next turn, though. Maybe not so bad, as it does mean we'll be able to get like a double stun out here, which is probably worthwhile. Does land. Awesome. Alright.
Decimated.
He may miss a lot, but when he does connect, oh yeah. Oh man. Collector fights still really worry me after all this time. They're obviously not quite on the same level as Shambler, but the Shambler can be far more easily avoided. You know, like, we don't want to fight the Shambler. It's pretty hard to run into the Shambler. The same, I don't feel like could really be said for the Collector. I do understand the mechanic behind it. So the Collector is showing up because our inventory is over half full, and that's what tells the game that, hey, we've got plenty of loot, and the collector would like some of it. Okay, well, I'll take that. You can keep doing 10 stress if you want. Okay, that's enough bleed for me to be worried. And then... okay. More HP. Oh, that's so good. So very good. Alright. You can keep doing that all you want. As long as you don't do the life-stealing attack. You know, appropriately called life-steal. As long as you don't do life-steal, I'm pretty okay with anything here. I'm down to 33. And a little bit of bleed. And I think we get the kill here.
As the enemy crumbles.
And then we let Kane hit him. Him and Eldritch. There will be some blood left for the leeches, don't you worry. Okay, he's down to 23, taking 4 on the next round. Up to... no, still 4. Okay, down to 8 HP. Collect call. We just really need to hit the back rank like one time. So unless we're in super dire straits, I think an Abyssal Artillery still makes sense here. Yeah, that's the most damage we got. Oh, nice.
Ground quakes.
Now, fight's not over. These guys are, the primary damage dealing source for the Collector. So the fact that they're still around after he's dead is cause for concern.
Give them no quarter.
Now, head games is fine. Really just need the quick heal to come out on Kane in order to feel okay here. No bleed. Okay. 12's not bad. Of course, we are taking 12 damage. Man, we're stacking up those bleeds, huh? Okay, you're dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Headhunt. Do you want to spread some of the damage back to the Conte? I'm gonna be okay with that. I feel like I'm super short on bandages, though. Okay. Ooh.
This expedition at least promises success.
Was that fight worth 2,500 gold? I don't know, man.
Nature herself.
Maybe.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Do you think we could probably use a little bit of a snack break here? You won't eat anymore, right? No. Okay. Leave it at that. I'm gonna take 4. We're gonna take 1. We'll hope for just some. Oh no! Let me see. Just let me use the medicinal herbs first. Awful. Awful. What did you get? Was that Zoophobia? I assume that was Zoophobia. We had Necromania already. That's why we checked out the corpse. At least that's going to be my assumption there. Ugh.
The light. The promise of safety.
Okay, nice. Hopefully the fairly early Collector fight is the hardest thing we do down here, and then it's all just kind of downhill from there. Man can dream, at least. Oh, boy. Well, at least it allowed us to force feed our party a little bit further. Ooh.
Watch your step.
Yeah, steps are being watched. Okay, and room battle. Okay, this is probably one of the easiest room battles we could get, assuming that we can take them all out before they call on anything else. That's really where it's contingent on. Let's go with the heal. If I hit and kill something, my fear is it makes it impossible for Holy Lance to come and do that.
Falls.
Be
Nice.
gone, fiend.
He's probably gonna be able to summon some help, but he chooses not to do it. Okay. 18, 28, 24, 16. Let's go here. Crit for 22, and thank our lucky stars. Gonna go with a self-heal. I might even go with a solemnity. And then you can just finish this off. A nice
Back to the pit.
the whack of the sword to the head. Okay.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, that was not our final room battle, which means we're gonna have to go at least to here. Alright, alright. 2 more fights. I can deal with that. Good. Got a battle here. A little bit of stress could pose a problem. I don't think it's gonna pose a problem, but it could pose a problem. Let's actually see about getting you a little bit farther forward. Not bad. Okay. You can stressfully incant our low stress characters all you'd like. Nice. Really, he bumps in the night from all the way back there. That is a little bit surprising to me. Okay. And is he gonna die anyway? He's not gonna die anyway. Breakthrough? That allows Holy Lance to come out. Or we abyssally artillery. Only 5 HP. I think the heal might be worth more. Especially when we heal for 1 HP. That, you know, that's almost exactly what I want. Doesn't really need the HP. The de-stress might be a little bit more worthwhile. Another bump in the night, okay. And a Holy Lance to finish the job.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Hey now, abominations are nice people. What do you say we use the holy water and the medicinal herb up? Clear a little bit of inventory space. Keep trucking. Alright. Alright, rest of the hallway's clear. We already scouted this room, right? It's going to be empty. And if we could get another scout, which we do. Also empty. Okay, so we're going all the way to the end. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Know how I feel about that, though. Ow. Ow is how I feel about that. That hunger event is actually, like, real bad. Oh, these guys. Thank you. 12, 15... Yeesh. Alright. Full HP there. I'm not relishing the thought of all the stuns. Thankfully, they don't have their, like, spitter guys with them, so,
Executed with impunity.
the webbing is just basically not an issue at all. I'm kind of okay with not an issue at all. We'll do an expiring cry. This is just not that useful at low levels, is it? Oh. Once you get that inspiring cry, like, oh man, leveled up a little bit, then, you know, it's a fairly decent, like, 4 HP heal, and a little bit of stress reduction, but this early on, it's basically meaningless. Ooh, nice dodge. I am kind of counting on being able to kill you and not take any stress penalties. Another web. Lovely. And another heal. Slightly more lovely. And then, can we kill him? We can kill him. Okay.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Seriously? We need to stop investigating corpses, man. First zoophobia, now the Black Plague. Blight resist, disease resist, max HP, and speed down. Black Plague's no joke, people. No lessons. No lessons were learned. Okay. Alright, virtue chance isn't the worst. Oh man. Oh man. I have all these extra shovels and there's no chance to use them. Oh, I was gonna need it anyway. Maybe, you know what? Wild Jester, I take it all back. I probably would have used my last shovel there, and you saved me from myself. Alright, not the hardest fight. Hopefully with the surprise we're able to get at least one of them dead before they take any actions at all. Like with the one of these. Oh yeah. And then maybe one of these? No, not one of those. Okay. How about one of these? This is somewhere in there. Stressful incantation on Cain. Probably the best target she could have chosen there. Oh, come on. And for the old gods. Alright, a little bit more stress. I've never killed anybody, right? Right? Okay. Stressful incantations. Please die. Not quite. Oh, that's less than good. Okay. I need this to kill. Thank you. And then... Wow. And then I need... That dodge was actually not what I needed, but quite nice. I was going to say I need somebody to act before her. Wow. And land a hit. And land a hit. And land a hit. Thank you. Nice.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, we're going to pop both our torches. That'll allow us to take that. The 3 food is actually, like, not meaningful. Considering a hunger event would require 4 from this party. Which is interesting. I swore people ate half a food on hunger events, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, the minimum food campfire. Oh, I didn't click. I think I got it off. It's okay. This is gonna be another good time for, like, breakthrough Holy Lance setup. We'll rain a little of this artillery down in the back, and 8's real solid. Against these Eldritch opponents, we're getting a fairly decent damage buff there. Man, you took a lot of damage in that first turn, though. That makes me slightly less comfortable.
Annihilated.
Okay. Alright. Spreading Mark is actually good. Like, it makes it worse. Nice. And then... Holy Lance is maybe a little overkill, but it does get the job done here. I don't want to start taking the, like, ridiculous plague hits that he can cause from the 2nd rank, though. So, killing him sooner rather than later is a fantastic idea. This is a waste, right? It's either that or we break through and then stun. Either way, this is our final fight, so I don't think anything we do here is going to end in, like, utter catastrophes. Not too worried about HP in general anymore. I guess we just go for it again. At the very least, we're going to get, like, some huge damage bonus, and then I can break through at the end. Not necessary.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, so definitely too many skeleton keys, and also oddly, like, didn't need the antivenom, or I didn't use the antivenom. I feel like the only person who ever got blighted was Wild Jester here, and you know, comes built in with adrenaline rush, so wasn't really necessary. Pretty textbooky.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Pretty textbook run, I would say. Coming back with 9,000 in collected treasure. The puzzling trapezohedron certainly bolsters that quite a bit. And then plenty of heirlooms, which we still need as of right now. Ooh, I love it. Deadly's good. Get 2 level 2 characters, Sir Francis and Kane, so level 1. And once we get back, I think we're going to be visiting our stagecoach once again to see...
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
To see what is to be seen. Syphilis isn't exactly what I wanted you to come back with. That's... oh, man. I might have to get rid of Syphilis before I take him out. That's just such a debilitating thing, right? Accuracy, damage, max HP. No longer hopeless, no longer abusive. Removed Fear of Eldritch, removed Shocker, and gained Precise Striker. Alright. Can I do it next week? I don't know. I don't want to die. That's the thing, is I just don't want to send anybody to their death. Maybe next week is another holding pattern as well. Man, it's just... I feel like I'm walking in sand here sometimes, where I feel like I'm so close. I can see where I need to be just over the horizon. Stress levels are looking good. Him contracting syphilis is really the big no-no there. I also think I need to get maybe some skills leveled up. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a few skills leveled up amongst these guys. Let's check our stagecoach fairly quickly. All right, we're gonna sort by class and Plague Doctor. Do I have a Plague Doctor at all? I do not. So I think Plague Doctor is what we're bringing in here. The Plague Doctor is really good. The high-level Plague Doctor, actually quite good against...
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Actually quite good against several of the things we can find in the Darkest Dungeon. So that's something to consider there. So we ended up with 5 new recruits. If you are interested in having your name attached to any of them, please drop me a comment below. We're going to be seeing a little bit more Darkest Dungeon on the channel than maybe we have of late, which I think will make a lot of people happy. But other games have gotten kind of cleared out, and I want to focus on this so that this save game will hopefully be done by the 27th, which is when Darkest Dungeon is going to come out on PlayStation 4. And we'll probably be doing something for that. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There's lots more on the channel. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I will catch you guys next time.